All praise and honor glory to Yahawah BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rechakwadash, the one city apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to the occupants out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. Yep, another sickening video. Another sickening video. You see it. There's a video put up by GMS South Carolina '08, Elder Manata Zatba. Look, man, I do videos on stuff like this an awful lot. An awful lot. Right? You see the eldest title. Jacob's trouble is near. No time to beat to line dance. Okay. You know how they do with their Israelite parties, their Israelite Passovers and stuff like that. We ask this all the time. What in the world are you dancing about? What are you rejoicing for? We're not out of this yet. There's nothing to rejoice about. We're not out of this yet, right? There's still so much that we got left that's, you know what I'm saying? We still got to be tested. That's the thing. We still got to be tested. And instead of preparing your mind, you're line dancing. Instead of meditating on the things that are get ready to come to pass, what are you doing? You're line dancing. What we say, man? What we say? Lack of fear of the Lord, man. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 9. It says, Behold, the day cometh, Salakia. Behold, the day of the Lord, Salakia. There we go. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger. This is something that we still have to go through. And instead of preparing your mind for the things that is getting ready to come to pass, Matthew 24, you know what I'm saying? And whatever scripture that talks about that, instead of preparing your minds for Revelation 13, that still has to come to pass, which a lot of you other Israelite camps, y'all have a problem with that. Why? Because you lack fear of the Lord. This is very real. It's very real. And it's get ready to happen, and it's really close. Do you see the stuff that Putin is saying? I'm getting articles. I'm getting a few articles every day now talking about World War III. And you know what happens every time where they keep pushing another war. They keep propagating, you know what I'm saying, another war. You know what happens. It's going to be the same thing that happened before. Propaganda kept putting it up. Propaganda kept putting it up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever form of media they had back then is what they used to keep talking about World War II. You know what I'm saying? And what other major war happened. That's just what happened. Okay? It's get ready to get crazy out here, man. And what are y'all doing? Line dancing. Having Israelite parties, right? Having celebrities come and do what? Rap about being a real woman and this, that, and the other, man. Which I'm not gonna lie, rap just seems too masculine for a woman, in my opinion. Right? Y'all distractions. And you're doing exactly what Esau is doing, man. The same thing. Distracting the people. That's what you're trying to do. Yeah, that's what you're trying to do. You're distracting the people. Okay? Because the day of the Lord is going to come cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate. You hear this? And y'all doing stuff like this. And he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. Now watch this, man. This is a really quick video, so not ridiculous. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 36. It says, But of that day and hour knoweth no man. Excuse me. Right? No, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So the one the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ doesn't even know the day or hour that the Lord is going to bring this place down. That should make you fear that much more. This can literally be later on today. Think about that, man. This could literally be later on today. It could be in the next 10 minutes. You never know how quick that C virus had took over in 2020. Whether you want to believe that it was fake or not, which I believe it was real. The numbers was inflated. You know what I'm saying? But it was definitely a real sickness because people in this household caught it. Hell, I probably had it to a degree. You know, I just never got tested. I was feeling a little sickly around that time, but I never got tested. But I probably had it. I know I had a form of it. I had the SARS way back then, right? So that's how we know it was real, right? But do you see how quick that happened? Do you see how quick things shut down? It caught me off guard. I'm like, okay, okay. I started looking around like, okay, and I'm not gonna lie. Since that day, I got a whole lot more serious about being in this thing, man. I'm serious. Since that happened in 2020, I started doing way more videos. I started studying them more. I started getting way more prayers. See, the Lord does things like that for a reason to build us up. That's when I started really getting serious. Really, I mean, I've always been serious. Don't get me wrong. But I'm talking about like really, really, really on fire in this thing, man. Right? That's when I really, really started. I was like, okay, man, yeah, the Lord ain't playing no games, man. Let me get on board, man. Let me get on board. Because before then, I really like as far as my prayers. Before then, like I should have been praying every day, but I really wasn't. I was slacking. You know what I'm saying? I was slacking. Number one, I was so young too. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really want to use that as an excuse. But when you're really really young in this thing, you don't really know all that much, right? But I always knew that I should have been praying a whole lot more because I was always drilled. It was always drilled to me. Look, man, you remember this prayer? You remember that prayer? And if I didn't remember, I get cursed out. Now I know all these prayers, but I really wasn't saying them. But then when that whole C virus thing kicked off, and I saw the stuff that was happening, I was like, okay, Lord ain't playing no games. Lord ain't playing no games, man. Let me get on the ball, man. Get on the ball. I always believed that it wasn't like the end, the end. I never believed that it was the end because some more prophecies had to be fulfilled, right? So I was never on that kick as to, yeah, man, this is it, this is it. Nah, but I do know one thing. The Lord shook my spirit up and it was like, you know what? Yeah, 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 this will make you get on track, won't it? And you know what I said? I said, yeah, Lord, it will. It sure will. Yes, Lord. Sound like them Christians I sound like them Christians real quick. Yes, Lord. Right? Verse 37. It says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Now now we understand when most of these scriptures talk mainly about Israelites. And then you go even deeper, Israelites that noted the Israelites. So watch this. Matthew chapter 24, verse 37. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. So what did it say? You were eating, drinking, marrying, giving in a marriage, right? What does this look like? What does this look like? Like the elder said, man, Jacob's trouble is literally right around the corner, and you're out here doing line dances. Come on, man. Come on, man. You should be preparing and getting your mind ready for the things that's get ready to come to pass, man. Because before you know it, Jacob's trouble's here. And you're gonna remember just the other week. that I was up there line dancing. I was up there messing around. You don't want that spirit, man. You want to be like, look, I better pray to the Lord that he continues to keep me safe, or that he continues to keep me under his wing. And if I should, something should have to happen to me, long as I'm still with the Lord, man. Not doing stuff like this, man. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Verse 39. And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Very self-explanatory video. This is exactly what y'all doing. Y'all dancing, y'all having these parties, y'all eating, y'all drinking, y'all getting drunk together and stuff like that. Y'all having a grand old time, which you do that every once in a while, fine. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we'll have gatherings and we'll have a good time, man. But you will not see us on camera doing stuff like this, man. Even off camera, we don't even do anything like that. We have a gathering, we kick it with brothers, right? We have a good time. You know what I'm saying? We might have a little dinner or whatever. We kick it with brothers, but you know what we be talking about? We talk about the downfall of this place. You know what I'm saying? We have great conversations. It ain't always like strictly the Bible verses and stuff like that. It's never always strictly that. You know what I'm saying? We're free. You know what I'm saying? We're free with it. But you're not going to hear us talk about no adultery. You're always going to hear the downfall of this place, no matter what. If we're around brothers, you're always going to hear the downfall of this place. You're going to hear it. You're going to hear about prayers. You know what I'm saying? Holy conversation, pretty much. Holy conversation, pretty much. You can mix a little bit in there with it, but it's holy conversation, pretty much. But you will absolutely not see us do anything like this, because we understand that we're not in that time. Anyway, that's all I got on this video. Giving all praise, honor, glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, Shalom.